Paperboy trucker, about to hit the road. I'm here at the Maverick, North Little Rock yard. It's Labor Day, about, I don't know, 5:45 p.m. Just a reminder, here's what I'm carrying, these 2 coils. I picked up in Blytheville, Arkansas, Friday. And then when I got here to the, you know, if you remember, I went into the truck shop on my way into the lot. And then I swung around to the supply barn over there, and they set me up to take these 2 pallets of new tarps up to the Fort Smith Maverick yard. And if you're curious, what I get for that is they give me $30 for an extra stop fee, something like that. I mean, I was going to be going there anyway, so you know, no big deal. So I got 2 pallets of brand new tarps, got 2 straps over the top, got a strap over the front and a strap over the back. So yeah, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to drive to my customer in Van Buren, Arkansas. Says they have overnight parking, and I'll probably get there, you know, about 8:30, camp out there, and then in the morning they're supposed to start receiving at 7:30, get unloaded, then drive about 12 or 13 miles over to the Maverick Fort Smith yard, let them get these pallets of tarps off my trailer, and then get me a good long load going somewhere. So all right, that's what we're doing. I'm about to hit the road, gonna finish doing my inspection and hit the road. Gonna drive about 3 hours. All right, see you somewhere down the road. Okay, everybody. Hey, I'm still at the Maverick, North Little Rock yard. Just trying to give you a little footage. You know, I'd had several requests in the recent weeks to do more driving footage. So I tried to do last week more driving footage. You know, I did some with me showing the road while I was driving, and then some showing me driving. And I've had several messages yesterday and today thanking me and clarifying that at least what some people wanted to see was the camera out on the road and me narrating, not me driving and showing me driving. So I'm glad to get that clarified, because I never was sure. So anyway, I am hitting the road here at the Maverick, North Little Rock yard. I'm going to drive about almost 3 hours and get to Van Buren, Arkansas, which is basically right outside of Fort Smith, like I mentioned. But you know, just giving you some footage. I do want to thank all the new subscribers and all the messages I've gotten, emails. You know, I've got several people that have emailed interested in Maverick, or they've already signed up and they're starting training soon. Maybe they're already in training, and you know, that they appreciate the content of my videos. And I just want to thank you for letting me know that, because you know, I spend a lot of time doing this, and my son spends a lot of time helping me get these videos edited and posted, uploaded and all. So it's good to get feedback that people actually find it useful and enjoyable. So thank you, everybody. Okay, what else do I need to say right now? That's I-40 over here to my right. I've got to go up here and take a right turn and then kind of do a loop to get on I-40, and I'll be heading west on I-40 almost the whole time for this little trip. And there's a couple of rest areas I can stop at to do a load check. know, the way it works on the flatbedding for Maverick is you're supposed to stop on your first 50 miles. I hope I'm remembering this right. You're supposed to stop on your first 50 miles and do a load check. And then again after 150 miles. So I'll definitely be able to do that if I hit the first rest area. There's actually a truck parking area and then 2 rest areas before I get to where I'm going. So 3 good places I can stop. Oh, let's see what I really don't remember anything any questions specifically right now. I'll try to review my emails again and my messages. I did have one fella wrote me a long email today, and I don't know where he lives, but his name's Ron. He's I think in the process of getting his CDL and looking at Maverick and a couple other trucking companies. But thank you, Ron, for the nice email. You know, he's about my age and looking to make a career change, doing something different, and basically said he'd been enjoying my videos and appreciated the content, you know, that I give a lot of useful information, and without I don't know, I kind of took it that, you know, I kept the language clean and the content clean, that sort of thing. So yeah, I try to keep a clean channel, so, you know, if you got children or grandkids or whatever watching, that you can feel comfortable that they can watch too. All right, so here's the loop I was talking about. I don't need to stop for fuel. I did that the other day. I've got over 3/4 of a tank right now, so I'm good on fuel. We're about to hit I-40, heading west. We'll be driving into the sun, so that'll be a challenge. Oh, I will say, since I got home pretty early on Friday, you know, I think I got home around before lunchtime on Friday, and then of course today is Monday evening, so I had a nice weekend break, and my wife and I went up to the lake, got the old pontoon out one more time. That was on, let's see, we got up there Saturday about lunchtime, spent all afternoon Saturday out there, and my daughter came up, spent the afternoon with us. And my wife and I just got a hotel room and relaxed. Came home Sunday early afternoon, did some stuff around the house, I did some yard work, cut some firewood, and then today we went over and visited my mom and dad, because my sister and her husband came up for a little lunch visit, ordered some pizzas, and then all 3 of my kids came over, and my 2 grandkids. Ended up being a nice little family get together. Didn't really expect everybody to show up, but it just worked out that way, so that was fun. It's kind of rare, you know, that we all get together. All right, folks, I'll hit you up on down the road somewhere. Okay, everybody. Hey, I'm still on the way to Van Buren with this load I left North Little Rock with a couple of hours ago. Just giving you a little shot of evening road footage heading west. Like I said, you know, I had several requests to show more road footage. Even had one fella said he used to be a trucker, just enjoyed seeing the footage, me driving the truck. So here you go, fellas. 15 miles back at a rest area and did a load check. Ended up repositioning one of my 2-inch straps that I had on those 2 pallets of tarps I showed you. That was kind of an add-on to this shipment, you know, from the supply guys there in North Little Rock, just taking it to the Fort Smith Maverick facility. And you know, the tarps were starting to settle, kind of scoot out on the back side of one of the pallets. You know, they're just wrapped in plastic, you know, not the best securement method. So anyway, the back side of one of the pallets was starting to kind of shift down a little bit, so I took one of my straps and kind of looped it over at an angle so it would hold those tarps in a little better. There's your good shot of the bright orange sun going down on the western horizon. Football season started up. Hopefully your favorite team won their game this weekend. Got a big game up in northwest Arkansas this coming Saturday against Texas and Arkansas, which, you know, decades ago used to be one of the best rivalries in the nation. Kind of died off since we left the Southwest Conference, I don't know, 20-something years ago. But it'll be a big game. You know, unfortunately, you know, Arkansas had 2 of their defensive players, one of their linebackers got ejected from the game, I think, in the first quarter, you know, with the targeting rule, which I understand, you know, the purpose, but man, the penalties for that seem just a little harsh to me. I mean, he got kicked out of the game for almost the whole game. I mean, it was like the second possession, I think he got kicked out. And then in the second half, I think the third quarter, one of our other, I think a linebacker, but one of our key defensive players, again, got kicked out. And he had to miss the last quarter and a half of that game. Plus, he's got to skip the first half of the next game, which, you know, it just seems a bit harsh. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I mean, it's football, you know? I don't know. Those penalties to me just seem too harsh. Anyway, I'm just trying to talk while I'm driving here. Oh. You saw a sign there for Coal Hill. There is a Takaya carbon plant that's about, I don't know, 20 or so miles south of here. We deliver a lot of those, I call them carbon cylinders. I'm not sure, they look like batteries. If you've ever seen us hauling those, big gray, like a carbon cylinder, you know, about 6 or 7 feet long. And we pick those up. I've hauled them from over in Kentucky, and brought them over here several times. Made 3 or 4 trips over here to this place. I've got a sister that lives over here. I just saw her today though, at my parents' house. My parents live about a mile from me. So, but she lives over here in this area, western Arkansas. In fact, they were just telling me today they had recently bought some land from a friend of theirs, 40 acres, and they're getting some cows. I think she said they've got 5 cows right now. They hope to get some more, but you know, they take pre-orders from people that want, you know, to buy a fresh beef, you know, so they get the calves when they're a few months old, and then grow them until they're a year or so old, get to a certain weight, I guess, and then, you know, they take them to the processing place, and then the person that's bought the cow picks up the meat after it's been butchered and packaged. So that's kind of interesting. That'll be a new adventure for them. Well, it's going to be getting dark here soon. You know, it's about 7:35, and I can tell, you know, the past couple of weeks, the sun comes up later and goes down earlier. Noticeably different than it was just 2 or 3 weeks ago. You can tell fall's coming. Alright guys, I guess that's enough. The sun's about to go down anyway. See you in the morning.